If we're not going to have a Labor Party, the Greens are the next best thing you got going. All right? Well, here it is. Howie Hawkins is a Teamster. Howie Hawkins is a worker. Howie Hawkins is a Dartmouth grad. Howie Hawkins is a vet. He's a brilliant guy. He's a hard worker. Anybody who's met him or knows him knows these things about him and has respect for him. And what he's doing is working really hard to make sure people like me who want to run principled races and actually participate in democratic process in this country aren't shut out because we lack the money to fight these people. And all I can say to you is welcome Howie Hawkins along with me. Howie Hawkins, the next governor of New York State.
The next member of Congress from the 21st Congressional District of New York. Did he mention the poll numbers?
Yes.
He's at 10%. I'm at 12% in that district. And as Ralph Nader will probably tell you, that's the first hardest 10% to get. The next one's easier and the next one's easier. You get to that third one, it's a contest because 33 1/3 plus one vote can win it in a three-way race. So we're in a very interesting situation. I'm the only progressive left on the ballot now. That Randy Credico, who's here, thanks for coming, Randy. And he ran against Cuomo as well. Didn't get all the publicity. He got a solid 4% on a very progressive platform, and somebody who's been active for decades on a number of issues that we support. Cuomo was repudiated in that election. Between the Teachout and Credico votes, it's nearly 40%, and the Wu vote. And that's the base of the Democratic Party saying we don't like our candidate. And so I'm gonna work very hard to earn those votes and add to the 12% I've already got according to those two polls. And we have polls from the spring that said, there were three of them, 22, 23, and 24% of the people were ready then to vote for an independent progressive alternative to Andrew Cuomo. And that was equal to the Republican and only 13 to 15 points behind Cuomo, and equal with the Republican Astorino. So that's where we were in the spring, before the Moreland stuff broke, and before he just got repudiated in his own primary. And we know in these polls that I just mentioned, Cuomo, who was in the 50s and the 60s in approval in those polls, is in the 30s.